Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Check go.
On the ground here, Tracy. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Giants. Go.
A gift to Tracy up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Shot track of 60. 72 to the wolf.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
70 Lions.
They'll go. Here's Dart. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Ready up.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now Milton to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. He has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Rangers, set Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch is made. It's Jaden Hyatt. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. He dodged the tackle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Dart from the pistol. That one connects. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Milton back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Has it in close. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Gravity line. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Got it. Ready.
Setting up, second and goal.
Let's go. Craft all 80. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Milton. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. South a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
It's Tracy on second down. And he'll give them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
One play action with Dart. He put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. are tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out in a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize.
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's caught by A.J. Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down.
To throw, here's Dart. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Here goes Dart to the air. Escapes the pocket. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants looking at 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Not 19.
They go right back to Tracy. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
18 cards.
First and 10 at
Go.
the 19-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
70 left.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Milton. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. You need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Brought in. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
This is a heater going deep. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. The wrong plan has it. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And that one is incomplete. Okay, not sure what in the wide world of sports we saw there, partner. But they still have it. 2nd down coming up. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, hey.
He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Milton to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Trap 60.
Hilton now on 3rd down. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hand off to Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scadaboo. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
Milton now. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Third down, they need 7.
Get up. 19, 18. Like it, Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They run. Here's Tracy. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
First down, and they go right back to it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
This is Tracy. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Tracy. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Dart from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Milton. Now this is intercepted. Now he's back to back passes. That's Justin Simmons.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. You netted some positive yards.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gain of 11. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. Here starts. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, here's Dawes. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, hits another interception. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Steady.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finding Johnson once more. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2 yards on the pickup, and the Giants will have a 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by 7. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running this with Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down for the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. He's going to go out of bounds, looks a little short of the 35. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Pass the 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready, set.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Let's go.
Gets it again. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.